If you're on YouTube and you like this ashtray slash incense slash Palo Santo slash sage holder, click the link in the comments section. I'm gonna put the Amazon link. I just think this is so cute. I don't know. I just love it. It's so simple, but it's also so creative and so cute. Okay, as you can see, I love gold. All right, so it just matches my vibe. So if you like it, go ahead and click the link in my comment section on YouTube. All right, y'all. So let's see. What does the collective need to receive today, Holy Spirit? What's going on in Karmicville? Let's see. Holy Spirit. They're obsessed. Yeah, nothing new. Spiritual court is now in session. All right, they're always obsessed with the collective. We already know what's up. Tell me more. They're obsessed with doing voodoo on us, trying to stop us. They need to do something else with their lives. All right, we have here verbal manipulation. So somebody could be trying to manipulate you verbally. It says that movie has a message here, a message that is for you. So it could be, I said here. So maybe there's a message that's going to come out here in this reading regarding these karmics being obsessed. Yeah, something about them, look, not wanting you to be happy. So whatever the movie is, either you already saw it and it just came to your mind right now when I said that, or you're going to see a movie after this reading, and that's going to be from your spirit guides. Like, they want you to see that movie because there's a message in that movie. There's something going on in that movie that is going on in your life right now that is going to come out in this reading, that already came out in this reading, or something that's going to resonate with you. Okay? A mask. Yeah, somebody wearing a mask. It could be the mask. What is it called? Who is I can't remember his name. Is it the same guy from the Joker, the mask? I don't know. I just be forgetting everything right now. When I'm doing these readings, I be forgetting everything. All right, look, we got fake friends that are significant. Put that over there. So yeah, it could be people that are hating on you, people in your group, you know, snakes in your group. Okay? Lovers, friends, people that you are realizing that they're fake and they don't really want to see you happy. All right, yeah, look, they act like they support you and they don't support you. They're wearing a mask. Okay, so let's see what's going to happen in the next 1 to 3 months. Let's see, Holy Spirit. All right, Holy Spirit, what is going to happen in the next 1 to 3 months? Something about somebody getting caught trying to fix something. What is at the bottom here? Oh, a karmic masculine, a king of cups here. It could be an ex-lover of yours trying to fix this relationship, trying to come back into your life. All right. Yeah, magician trying to manifest this connection again. Tell me more about this Seven of Swords, Holy Spirit. Let's see. Seven of Swords reversed. So this is them. They was scheming, scamming. They could have been cheating. They was, you know, being secretive, being sneaky, strategic, doing shit, underhanded behavior behind your back. So now with that in the reverse, like it says here, coming clean. You know, they want to work this out. King of Pentacles. They want something. Okay, wait. So yeah, they want something stable, secure. Yeah. Ace of Cups. They want new love with you, and they want it to last this time around. Ace of Wands. Yeah, double confirmation. They wanted like a new beginning with you. Okay. This person, is this person a karmic? Because we got the King of Pentacles now. Let's see. Did they heal or something? Or they're still in karmic energy, Holy Spirit? Somebody needs to be aware of this. Let's see. Indecision, keeping the peace. Okay. Tell me more about this Two of Swords. They could be like they're still stuck with that Two of Swords. They're not, I don't see anything about healing yet. Let's see. Yeah, like I feel like they're still working on themselves. All right, we have here old grief, moving on, acceptance, and forgiveness. So they're still working on themselves. So somebody needs to just be aware. They're with this Seven of Pentacles, they are investing into themselves. You know, they're investing into their healing, but they're not fully there yet. Yeah, King of Swords reversed. Like they're still in this manipulative energy. A little bit of a narcissist here. Okay, Magician though is showing me they're trying to change. All right, so this is just a warning for somebody in the next 1 to 3 months. All right, look, we have here Six of Cups reversed. They're still living in the past. All right, so just confirmation that this person, they're not ready. They're not healed yet. They're still in this energy. But what they want with the King of Pentacles is something stable with you. But they cannot give you that because they're not even stable within themselves. Okay, they have to work on themselves. But they are working on themselves. So be patient. If somebody's waiting for somebody to come back or something, listen, I don't know. Just take it how it resonates. That's for somebody. In the next 1 to 3 months, this person is going to be working on themselves. So check in with me if you want to book a reading and see what's going to come out in the next 1 to 3 months. In 3 months to see, because this person is still healing. All right. Somebody needs to be aware of that. All right. Let me pull from the other deck now. See what comes out. Holy Spirit. What can we get with fake friends? Let's see. For some of y'all, I just got the download right now. If this person is not a lover, because this lover's card doesn't always have to be a lover. It could be a contract. It could be someone you was working with. You had a contract with them. So this could be someone that you was working with, planning to open up a business. It could be this fake friend. All right, I'm going to see what comes out here. But it could be this fake friend that they're going to try to come back into your life. And Spirit is saying that they haven't changed, okay? They're still karmic. They're karmic and you need to protect your energy. You know, they're trying to change, but they haven't changed yet. You know, everybody has free will. It could go left or it could go right. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. Let's see what's going on with this fake friend. So look, fake friend, false allegation. And we have here getting stopped by the marshals. So this person was making false allegations. They wanted you to get caught up with the law. They wanted you to get locked up. Tell me more, Holy Spirit, about this fake friend or fake friends. Biker gang. So this friend could be either, if it's not a biker gang, it's a gang. They're in a gang. They're in a group, a secret society, organization, a brotherhood. Okay. Or it could be an actual biker gang. We have here smuggling. We're going to say rugs, okay? Because YouTube guidelines. Rugs. And then we have a mule. This is somebody that they be transferring rugs, okay? Street pharmaceuticals. So with the false allegation and them smuggling, and then we have here getting stopped by the marshals, they're going to go to prison. They're going to get locked up. All right? Because with false allegations, they were trying to get you locked up. So somebody needs to know that this fake friend wanted to get you caught up. They was making false allegations, trying to get you caught up with the law. And now it looks like they're going to be the ones caught up with the law. All right. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Talk to me about they're obsessed. What can we get with they're obsessed? They're obsessed. Milking their disability checks. So you could have disability checks. This could be somebody who doesn't want to let you go because they getting money out of you. If it's not disability, it could be any type of check. Okay, but this person is obsessed. It says here, whoa, an infected community ding-a-ling karmic. Well, damn. Okay, so this infected ding-a-ling karmic is obsessed with you. This is somebody, well, milking their disability checks. That means that they're taking money from somebody. Like they could be, you know, they could have a sugar mama, a sugar daddy. Like somebody's giving them money, okay? And they are a community dingling. Like they for whoever, even if it's somebody's granny. All right, she's giving them money. He's with it. All right, because it's something here about disability checks. So they're obsessed with you. This is somebody that doesn't want you to be happy. They act like they support you. All right, or these friends. Like I said, you take it how it resonates, but that's what's coming out here. It's like a karmic masculine that is obsessed with you, and with verbal manipulation they're going to try to come in and manipulate you. All right, and if you're a masculine watching, then this is a karmic feminine that's doing this. Take it how it resonates for you. They don't want you to be happy. Okay, what else, Holy Spirit? Somebody is facing 20 years to life in prison. You could be seeing angel number 1010, which is talking about completion of a cycle. All right. This cycle is about to complete. It's over. And that's how it's going to end. Some of these karmics are going to be in prison for the rest of their existence. Holy Spirit, talk to me. What else about this 20 years? Your half-sister. What? Your half-sister is caught up in some scam. They're going to be locked up for a long, long time. All right? They're into some scheming or something. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Look, it says ignorance is no defense. Look, and the fence is watching. So it's like, bitch, don't act like you didn't know. Maybe she's connected to some type of like kingpin or something. Or something, because it's like, damn, bitch, how you got yourself caught up for 20 years? Look, and it's a 20. I said it's a 20. Yeah, it's a 20. I'm telling you, somebody gonna get locked up for 20 years. Her man, her, and she cannot act like she doesn't know. All right, ignorance is no defense. Like, bitch, you're going down. You cannot act. This is what, you know what this is reminding me of right now? That's why I said some type of like mobster mafia, because it's giving the cartel. I forgot his name, but I was watching a documentary about the girl that she was acting like she didn't know, and it's like, bitch, you can't act like you don't know. She's like, oh, I didn't know he does those things. He just takes care of me, you know. I was just living lavishly because he was taking care of me, but I didn't know that he was, you know, who he was, and bullshit. So that's what that's reminding me of. So the Fed's been watching her living lavishly with this money that this person was getting with some type of scheme and scamming, and they're all going down. It says here a win-win situation for you. All right, so if this has anything to do with you, they could be scheming, scamming with your name or some shit. They're going down, all right? Or Spirit is saying that it's not going to be a win-win situation for this karmic here, this half-sister of yours. All right, what else, Holy Spirit? What does the collective need to know? The projects. Something could be happening at the projects. Maybe you shouldn't go. If they're inviting you somewhere, that could be confirmation for somebody. Somebody could be from the projects. Okay, tell me more. All right, we have your older brother's wife is involved. Somebody with an Acura car is involved. Somebody who has a lot of tattoos is involved. So let me tat it up. Acura, your brother's wife. And what do we have here? Somebody failed a rug test, okay? This could be for work. Or maybe somebody's on probation, so that's not good news for them, the karmics. All right. Tell me more. So these are people that are involved in all of this karmic stuff, all these karmic activities. Your older brother's wife, that's your sister-in-law. Somebody with an Acura, somebody who has tattoos, these fake friends. And look, somebody with a pixie shortcut, somebody who has short hair with the pixie style. Oh my God, and we got U.S. Marshals again. All right, let me pull another deck to clarify a little bit deeper into that, because, wow, we got it twice, y'all. All right, Holy Spirit, what can we get with the U.S. Marshals? We already see somebody's going to get stopped because they're going to have rugs on them. All right, so let's see what comes out with this deck. Maybe there's more, because again, we see here that the feds is watching your half-sister. So let's see. Can y'all hear the sirens? Confirmation. I'm telling you. Confirmation. A Queen of Cups reverse. Yo, again, it could be your half-sister. This is a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, karmic female. Look, we have here landfill. So every time I see landfill, it's like, I don't know, I always get hiding. Let me clarify. We're going to actually clarify that card. What's at the bottom here? Faked death. Okay, so it could be that they, I don't know, they faked their death. They could be hiding that they, I don't know, somebody faked their death. Let me clarify this, landfill to see what Spirit trying to say with this landfill. Clarify this landfill, Holy Spirit. Last time it showed me something with construction, so that's why I want to confirm it here to see what does it mean this time regarding the marshals. Okay, abusing their power. Surprise. They was unprepared for something. They was unprepared. Listen, they faked the death of something. And with the landfill, it was something about abuse of power. You know, maybe some information, like what I kept getting, like hidden. Something is hidden somewhere in a landfill, like just thrown away so that they don't find it. But then we have here Page of Cups. Look how it says volunteer work. Like, you know, maybe somebody does community service. That just came to mind too. All right, so let me clarify this Page of Cups. They was unprepared though. Like, I feel like it's a surprise. Like, oh, surprise. You know, you're not expecting this. Let's see. What is this Page of Cups regarding this landfill? They abused their power somehow. And they thought that they was going to get away with this with that full card reverse. They was unprepared. They was being careless. Yeah, they're not going to be able to move on from whatever. I feel like it's a surprise. Yeah, confirmation, yo. You cannot make this up. Yes, 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 yes. Look, it could, look, bottom of the deck. It could have something to do with the justice system, some paperwork or something that they was being dishonest about. Look, regarding an inheritance, the upright, you see how it says here inheritance? It could be money, assets, you know, somebody's retirement money or some shit, or that they left something in the will, something that got to do with justice, with the law. Look, clarity, truth. They didn't want it to be seen. So now they cannot move on from that. I clarified the Page of Cups that says here, surprise. Where's the surprise? I just saw it right here. A surprise, right? Not a happy surprise. This is a surprise. And that's what I got here with the Tower. It is a surprise. So confirmation. Whatever the surprise is regarding what they left in that landfill, that they thought that it was never going to get discovered, they're not going to be able to move on from that. Okay? Like, there's no running. You see this is somebody running, getting on a boat and just going on the run. You see, moving from turbulence to calm. They're not doing that. It's a surprise. Okay? Like, yeah, that's what that is. All right? They cannot hide whatever it is regarding this home, this will, this inheritance, whatever it is, assets, whatever it is. And look how it says family conflict. So this could be your family that is, again, half sister or someone in your family. Take it how it resonates. It could be a lot of people involved in this shit. All right, but we got a Queen of Cups here reverse. So that's a female. This could be an aunt. This could be the sister. This could be whatever. Like I said, take it how it resonates. It's a female who's a karmic though, okay? In your family that's doing this shit. And they're going to face a long time in prison. All right, they could have faked your death. It could have been your death that they faked. That's something that comes out in the karmic readings a lot. That they faked your death. They got a life insurance policy out on you. And they even had a fake death certificate of you, and they cashed in on that. And they've been trying to unalive you the whole time, ever since, like, just to match the paperwork, just in case, they've been trying to unalive you, doing spell work on you, trying to get you to get into a car accident, get sick and die, whatever. They did this. And there's something that they try to hide that is going to be a surprise when it comes to light. And it's a karmic female. This could be an aunt. All right. The Empress is a mother. So, or a mother figure. So the Queen of Cups could be like an aunt, a sister, whatever. But it's a karmic and it's in your family and they know what they did. Okay. All right. Let's move on. So that's what's going to happen with the marshals. The marshals have been watching all these people. And the feds have been watching all these people, and they're going to get stopped by the marshals. Maybe on the way to the landfill, on the way back from the landfill, whatever is over. All right, we have here somebody's committed to the streets. You need to be careful. We have here period sex binding. So this karmic that's committed, look, to the streets. They're trying to set you up. They're trying to bait you. All right, so they're trying to get you to have sex with them. Okay, because look, they're not happy. Spirit is saying to be cautious. What else we got here? Yeah, underhanded behavior. This karmic is trying to catch you slipping. All right, somebody could work for the government. The letter N or Z could be significant. This karmic is not happy that you are happy. Okay, this is somebody who don't want to see you happy. This is somebody that they're trying to get you caught up, trying to bind you. So again, we got a lot of energy of these karmics trying to do things, and they're obsessed, and it's just more confirmation that nothing is gonna work. Okay, Spirit is telling you to be cautious because they are doing underhanded behavior, trying to catch you slipping somehow. So protect your energy. All right, don't get caught slipping. All right, right here, bait setup. All right, if they have sex with you, they're trying to transfer a demon onto you. They're trying to bind you, trying to control you. That's why I be telling y'all right now, it's team celibate. Y'all need to be celibate. It's not. It is, to heal and shit like that, but it's really to survive, okay? Like, you're trying to get to where you're trying to get spiritually. You're trying to stay in alignment. Not only get in alignment, but stay in alignment and reach heaven on earth. Like, that shit is real. And right now, you cannot be having no sex because these karmics is trying to catch you slipping. Okay? Like, I know it sounds funny, it sounds crazy, but listen. That's what Spirit told me. All right? And I listen. Yo, look, you cannot make this up. See? I just said right now, underhanded behavior. We have here being sneaky. You see what I'm saying? I'm telling you. Bottom of the deck, look what's going on. The karmic got people doing voodoo overseas. You see? So they need to, like, seal the deal by having sex with you. And that's why they're not happy. Because you could be already, like, telling them to, to leave you alone or whatever. So Spirit is just saying be cautious. Because this one is, like, obsessed. Okay? They're trying to win at all costs. All right? They're not used to rejection. All right, that's the Jezebel spirit within them. They need to have control, and they're not used to getting denied and rejected. So be careful. Okay, don't answer the phone. If they pop up in your house, you need to protect your energy. We have here hidden or trap phone. Be cautious. So that could be a setup too. Like, they could have another phone. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. They could have another phone, try to set you up. Because they're mad that you are rejecting them. And I'm saying that because I was watching this, it was like a reading, but the lady was connecting with someone who passed on. And the guy was saying that the girl set him up. And he didn't know at the time. But now that he passed away, he wants justice. And he was telling that reader, he was telling her what he saw, like, at first he was just arguing with her. He didn't know that she was going to set him up and none of that. He was arguing with her. That's what he saw physically. But what really happened was that she went to the bathroom and she was being sneaky. She went to the bathroom and she called another male. And look, we got older male now. So she called another guy who was his friend. That was his friend. And they set him up. And he told her, the guy that passed away, I know that sounds crazy, but, it's called medium. You could be a medium, and that's what she's doing. She was doing a mediumship reading, speaking to someone who crossed over. And he wants his justice because he was like that she had a trap phone. She didn't even use her own phone to call the other guy. It was all set up. She had a trap phone, a regular phone, those phones that you could buy. And she used that phone to call him. And then the guy popped up and they started fighting. Maybe that could be significant that shit is coming out, because he said, and the reader also said that bitch is gonna get charged, her and the guy. And right now she's trying to act. Anyway, he's I don't know what if he's famous like a rapper. I just know he does a lot of YouTube videos and shit like that. So if y'all know who I'm talking about. But you know, justice for him. I'm tired of these type of bitches right here. And dudes, you know, people that be doing this, setting people up and shit. Like, I'm tired of that. But she was acting like she loved him, and she really set him up, allegedly. All right, I gotta say allegedly because, you know, I'm on a platform. So this is matching, you know, an older male and hidden trap phone. Look, oh my God, we got, wow. We got here unplanned pregnancy and a baby. So listen, for some of y'all, this karmic, they're trying to trap you. So you need to be careful. With that hidden trap phone, let me get one more with this hidden trap phone, Holy Spirit. That could be what I just got right now with that situation. Yeah, look, commitment. Like, they could be committed to somebody else. Receiving bad karma for ghosting you, and passion. Look, big D energy. So, passion, big D energy. And maybe this is somebody that ghosted them and they're back together or some shit. Give me one more with hidden trap phone. A karmic masculine. All right, so be careful because this person has a hidden trap phone. That situation could be the same thing with a masculine. All right, trying to set you up with some shit. But with hidden trap phone, it's a karmic masculine. Maybe they're gonna be calling you or something, texting you or some shit. Passion. This is somebody that ghosted you, and it could be this person right here. It could be this older male. All right, and put that over here. Okay. Let's see what else. All right, Holy Spirit, what else does the collective need to receive at this time? Your lover's ex. Your lover's ex. Bad health. All right, so somebody's in bad health right now. Your lover's ex is significant. Tell me more. We have here sad news and bad health. So yeah, people are right now like about to experience people passing away and shit. Look at that. Bad health, bad news, and in a cast. Wow, I'm telling you. It could be somebody's male friend. Let's see what else. So somebody's gonna have some type of accident where they're gonna end up, somebody's gonna end up going to church like, oh my God, this shit is getting real. Please God, I'm sorry. Like, no, bitch. It's over. You played yourself. Y'all gonna start paying now, one by one. And y'all gonna all start falling like dominoes. An insurance policy agent. So look, we saw fake death. And then we have here an insurance policy agent. Yeah. Confirmation that they was doing that shit. Confirmation. They faked your death. All right, we have an uninvited guest. It could be somebody in the military or you are in the military. Let me clarify this uninvited guest to see what you need to be aware of. Clarify uninvited guest, Holy Spirit. Loss. So this is the person right here, loss. The one that's going to be crying, okay? The one that's going to be somebody in their group or family or whatever connected to them is going to be is going to end up in a cast. All right, or something's gonna happen to them. They're gonna get into an accident or some shit. So they're gonna pop up with uninvited guests. Okay, why? What else? Well, lost. Maybe they're gonna tell you the news. Tell me more about this uninvited guest and lost. They're gonna tell you the news that this person is in the hospital or some shit. Ten of Pentacles. This is your family. So yeah, you getting your justice. This is somebody's karma. And like I said, these people are going to be scared. They're going to be going to church praying, oh, please, God. So they're going to come to you telling you about this person being in a cast or having bad health to the point that they're going to pass away. Okay. So I feel like this is them thinking that they're going to be able to like get away with what they did. If they tell you these things, like to get on your good side. Yeah. 10 of Swords. They're hitting rock bottom. They're defeated. This is a betrayal that they did to you. So they feel like if they come tell you, oh, this person, like y'all gonna bonds, trauma bonds over this loss. And you don't give a fuck about none of these people because they all played themselves. And whatever happened to that person that they got a cast and bad health is the consequences of spiritually attacking you and plotting on you. So you don't give a fuck. So that's somebody that's gonna come in. So you need to be aware. Okay? Again, uninvited guests. You didn't invite this person. You don't want them nowhere near you. All right, let's pull some names and close it out. Holy Spirit, who is involved? If you see your name here, this is giving you confirmation. There's a message here for you in this reading. If you see the Karmic's name, is giving you confirmation that the Karmic is involved. If you don't see any name here, it's okay. I don't have every name in the world, okay? All right, Velez, Amy, Jada, Sanchez, Cheryl, Sean, Turner, Kia, Valerie, V, Ryan, Michelle, Tamika, Belle, White, Armani, Amy, and Terry. Mallory, Lisa, Connor, Edwards, Maverick, Veras, Scott, Brittany, Carolina, Fifi, Brown, Simone, Kenneth, Blair, Fox, Gustavo, Sims, Randy, Edwina, Terrence, Kayla, Kirsten, Lisbeth, Lowe, Todd, Norris, and West. Jacob, Jeffrey, Morgan, Khadija, Carter, Mario, Lou, Kim, Charlie, Vanessa, Amber, Rivera, Cindy, Naomi, Jazzy, Shanice, and Sasha, and Charlie. Okay. We got 3 more. Okay, Daniels, Gina, Percy, Heather, Bianca, Raina, Samantha, Ricardo, Kelly, Sarah, Deborah, Wells, Keith, Connie, and Percy. Rosemary, Brian, Dylan, Miriam, Khalil, Fredo, Moore, Teray could be significant, Terry, Leah, Fisher, Lynn. Somebody told me specifically Princess J. J could be significant. Princess could be significant. Gregory, Cruz, Gary, and Juliet. Xiomara, Mandy, Felicia, Cross, Johnson, Giles, Jeannie, Gunn, Natalie, Emma, Sharon, Liz, Cassandra, Jay, Marie, Zane, Corey, Anderson, Travis, Aracelis, Vladimir, Terry, Williams, O'Brien, Kelly, Nathaniel, Austin, Ortega, Brittany, Portia, Adam, and Long. All right, so that's what I got here, y'all. I hope I was able to bring clarity and confirmation to whoever needed to receive this message. Spiritual Court is now adjourned. Peace.